What is up, guys? It's the Sound Alchemist, and today I'm back to talk about Warhammer 40K. Now, about a week or two ago, we got some interesting news that shook the world of all wargamers. Somewhat, but kinda no, but yes. So this was the news that the Orc Boy has been buffed. His stat line has been changed to now have a toughness of 5. Yeah, let that sink in. The standard troop, a lowly orc boy, has the same toughness as an Adeptus Custodi. Now, that is very game-breaking for a few different things. Number one, the orc boy is just a standard troop, so giving him a toughness of 5 means that he won't be going down quite as easily as before. Now, don't get me wrong, their save is still a t-shirt save of 6 up, and they still only have 1 wound. But now, when you try shooting them with a basic troop or infantry type weapon, usually the strength of those weapons are 4. And we all know that strength 4 versus toughness 5 means that you have to roll a 5 to wound said orc boy. That's going to increase their staying power by a lot. And since these guys can come in squads of 30, these troop squads are not going to go down easy. Especially if they're camping on an objective, or they've got some type of shenanigans to increase like an invuln save or their cover save or something like that. These guys are staying put. Now, my question to you is, does this make sense on the tabletop standard? Because lore-wise, yes, orcs are tough. You can hack/rip apart an orc and he'll still keep coming. Hell, you can even decapitate an orc and he'll still keep fighting. So lore-wise, yes, orcs are tough as tough can be, but giving them a 5-up 5-up toughness is crazy. In my opinion, I think it would have made sense for their save to go up to a 5 instead of it being a 6, because you could still wound them easy, but rolling a 5-up instead of a 6-up, you'll save more wounds than anything. Now, I made a community post about a week ago asking you guys what you guys thought, and you guys seem to be going more so on the positive note. Smoke Jaguar said, "Orcs is made for fighting and winning. Good change in my opinion. 4 toughness always felt like too little, since a gearless orc is definitely tougher than a gearless space marine." Yes and no. I mean, you do see space marines taking down orcs, but orcs can also take down space marines. But usually in the lore, you see the space marines taking out many more orcs than the other way around. Don't get me wrong, obviously most novels and books and lore focus on the space marines, which is why they're going to be doing great, but I still don't know. I mean, it's great for all you orc players or aspiring orc players, and the codex for the orcs is dropping very soon, as well as the new beasts Naga boys and that whole line. So if you're an orc player, you got a ton of great things coming for you. Now the thing is, we just gotta wait and see. Obviously they've played tested this, so they know the capabilities of what a toughness 5 really does to the orcs. But it's scary, because in my opinion the orcs were already a pretty good army. Speed freaks are crazy fast. I know for a fact, because Gersh1 plays orcs. He's been playing orcs as his main army for years, so I know exactly what orcs are capable of. And now they're going to be a little bit tougher, a little bit stronger, so we'll just have to wait and see, because obviously their point values will be going up to accommodate for this, and maybe that means that like other models, units, etc. will be getting their stats adjusted to accommodate for this in other, like whether it be in their new codex or chapter approved. But for those that didn't comment on that community post, let me know your thoughts down below. because here we have the new Paragon Warsuit for the Sisters of Battle. And as you can see the stat line here, this basically mini Grey Knight Dread Knight has a toughness of 5. Now does this monstrous weapon of war look to be as tough as an orc? Not in my opinion, but again, Paragon Warsuits are the new shiny thing for the Sisters of Battle. Sisters of Battle have a toughness of 3 because they're basically just humans. So this thing does elevate them to beyond. But for this to be akin to just a regular orc boy, I don't know. I honestly don't know. Now obviously with the Paragon Warsuit, you do have a variety of weapons, whereas the boy just has like a chopper and a slugger. So in theory, the Warsuit is better, but this is a game of chance, a game of dice, and the more dice you roll, the better chances you have to wound. So a squad of 30 boys can potentially be way better than a squad of Paragon Warsuits. And again, these Warsuits are probably going to be elite. Boys are obviously troops. So I just don't know. I don't know where the logic is in this. Am I just worried because I know I'm going to be fighting against this? I honestly don't know. Now the thing with the Beast Snagaboys, they're essentially a Primaris orc, but I don't know if this was a good thing that GW did, because if they're trying to sell the new Beast Snagaboys, why would they give just a regular orc boy such a crazy upgrade? As far as I know, there's no new updated model for the orc boy, unless they decide to unveil that the closer we get to the release of the orc stuff, which would be pretty cool, because the orc boy model is pretty old, pretty dated, and it looks very goofy. The look of the Beast Snagaboys are a lot better in my opinion, much more brutal, akin to like the orcs for Age of Sigmar. So I like that direction, but I feel like the orc boy is looking better than the Beast Snagaboys, in my opinion. Now if you guys are playing orcs, are gonna play orcs, have been playing orcs, what do you think about this? Do you feel like you're still gonna need Beast Snagaboys, or are you just gonna stick to the old trusty orc boy now that they're a little bit tougher? Let me know down below, and honestly I can't wait to read your responses. If you can enlighten me as to why you think this makes sense, go ahead and let me know. Or if you're completely on the same side as me and think it is outlandish for an orc boy to go up to toughness 5, again, let me know, because that just hurts me as a Tau player even more. Because the Tau gun, the pulse rifle, it's a strength 5, which is great, but Tau shoot 50% of the time accurately. They're only ballistic skill 4, so can't shoot very accurate, but when I do, I can only wound half the time. But hey, the orcs got boosted pretty good. They got the new codex coming out, so very good things to see there. And the Tau got fucked, especially when you look at what the chapter approved stuff did. Basically nothing. So the Tau seem to be the weakest army currently in 9th edition, and I'm gonna go cry now. So let me know your thoughts below, guys, and with that being said, this has been the Sound Alchemist, part of One Mind Syndicate, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.